Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. Hope people are warming up in the parts of the country that have warmed up, and those of y'all who have not, hopefully will warm up soon. This is Dr. Barry G., Houston's dancing psychiatrist. Yes, I am going to dance tonight if y'all have the ability to come. Dancing, we're doing a class tonight at 19550 Katy Freeway. That's 545. Come dance with us if you need a pass. I can send you a free guest pass so you can come jam with us tonight. That being said, what I want to do is speak to my agent. What do I mean by that? Basically, when you meet somebody new, people come up to us in a way different from how they may be. For example, sometimes people get upset. When I met this person, I really thought he or she was going to be incredible because they presented as an incredibly warm, empathic, kind, loving person. And then when I got in a relationship with them, I saw that they're different. I remind people, don't beat yourself up. When you meet somebody new, you are not meeting them necessarily. Who are you meeting? You're meeting their agent. They're presenting who they are going to be. People don't come up to us and say, I'm going to be a real jerk. I'm going to treat you really poorly. I'm going to treat you with disrespect. You want to go out? That's not how they present. They present to you as a kind, loving, compassionate, attractive, physically and emotional person. They lure us in with that. And then once we're in a relationship, we really see what we have, the good and the bad. So once again, we don't meet them, we meet their agent. So I don't want you to beat yourself up about falling for what the agent presented to you. What I do ask that you do is learn the triggers that aren't good for you. I'll give you an example. I learned early on in my dating relationships, when I met a girl and my heart was fluttering and racing, that meant that she was not good for me because she was setting off the types of emotions that are indicative of somebody who was unhealthy for me. It's the person who, as you get to know them, you see their kindness, their goodness, you see their inner and outer beauty. That's the keeper. So once again, don't beat yourself up. When you meet people, you meet their agent, not them. Don't beat yourself up about what you did. What you can do is learn to pick out those signs quicker. For example, that fluttering heart means it's not good for me. You have to determine what's not good for you. I also want to leave you with something else. Often what we're attracted to is not good for us. Often what we're attracted to is not good for us. And often what's good for us, we're not attracted to. So learning to be attracted to qualities and people that are good for us in the long haul, that people that we can grow to see as truly beautiful, physically and emotionally, that's what you want to really hone in on. And you want your pecker to get better is what I'm saying. I use the analogy a lot. You want to be a limo and not just a cab. And that's interesting because my dad was a cab driver in New York City for many years. May he rest in peace. But a limousine is much more specific about who they let in their car, while a cab on the street frequently picks up whoever hails them. You want to be a stretched limo with all the accoutrements because you are worthy of being selective about who you let into your life. That's what I want you to think about. You met their agent, be a limo, not a cab on the street. And once again, my daddy was a cab driver, so not disrespecting cabs. That's what I'm going to leave for y'all for today. Feel free to let me know what's going on with y'all. I do have an email that if you have questions, things we should talk about on the show, it's Houston's Dancing Psychiatrist at gmail.com. My email is Houston's Dancing Psychiatrist at gmail.com. Feel free to send questions in for me that you want me to cover. I am going to be talking soon about 2 different types of headsets that are being sold with prescriptions in the near future for the augmentation of depression. And I'll be talking with y'all about the ProLiv, PROLIV, and the Flow, which I've talked with you about before. And I'll talk with you about those and contrast those. I'm getting over my time limit where I like to speak, so I'm going to stop it at this moment. And this is Houston's Dancing Psychiatrist, Dr. Barry G., wishing y'all a great day.